Bluetooth connected.
I got a better song then. This one's even better. I got a much better one. Much better. It's pretty much how I feel. How about this song? We're going to cover Brooks' Life. I think this is very fitting for the community. Black William, okay, just coexist. I wanted him to hear some of this. Let's get into this. So Brooke gave me permission to play her live all the way through, meaning I will never get struck. So we're going to go ahead and play this. And thank you guys for coming in. My husband's, well, that's your opinion. And opinions are like assholes, and I'm playing a live about yours. My. Well. It has nothing to do with KK, you idiot, but I know who you are. I know who you are. But if you come over here and mention KK again, I might have to be Nancy Grace and play her intake video. Poof, be gone. I'm a magician. I don't know where this hypocrisy and stuff comes from. You know, I told my therapist today, I said, you know, I'm situation with my kids and my mom and stuff like that. And honestly, I hate to say it, I just don't care. And I said that to him. I said, I'm so freaking angry. I was like, but I just don't care what people think. Because when I got out of jail, I was so fucking scared I was going to go back and all this shit. And why am I like, I can't. So I'm just going to match energy and that we'll see this. But AC, shit stain. Sorry, Freeside. I popped into one of Brooke's lives. Well, my. I don't feel so mistressy anymore. So you and your buddy, the one who drops the end thing that we're going to celebrate the day my mother died and got it wrong, have the nerve to talk to other people. Oh, well, we will, Brenda. Don't you worry. We will. You're not going to tell me what I'm going to do. And I guess because of basically, if you just get on my nerves, I'm going to cover whatever the hell I want. I'm just going to try to clean up the F bomb and everything. But you guys don't understand what's going on with my family and my kids. So stay out of it. They're adults. I can't make or do anything, but I guarantee you something will be worked out. It's not Jules's idea. It's not CC Trucker. And I definitely know. So don't worry about me, because if you call me crazy, then I'm going to call you guys crazy. That's how this is going to go. I'm going to match your fucking energy. You guys want to pull a FOIA? I'm not going to pull one because I'm not a dork. Now you, AC. Sir, I was never a mistress when Clint got out of jail, or not out of jail. When Clint came down to Ohio, he was already having problems. But see, you wouldn't know that because the only reason you bring up Clint is because you act like it's a flex to go see the Thors or something like that, because you think that shit's cool. It's not. You only bring up Clint because, one, I think you have a crush on him. I definitely do now, because you had a thing of his sweaty body, and I just don't know what to think about it. So we're not going to have people sit there and say that I'm a mistress, because I really wasn't a mistress. In fact, they were both seeing other people. I can't control the divorce or anything like that, but there was already a separation, AC, and I'm just sorry. You don't know what you're talking about, as per. But what I do know is I heard a little something about you too. So maybe since you guys wanted to say that I share my husband, something tells me that you and somebody else shared somebody too. And it wasn't anything or anybody you guys were with. You like it. I love it. Anybody want to go and hear this? AC, the new person who's invigorated our community with your foulness. I'm telling you, don't call me again, because I think you're a perv. You're not welcome here. So you guys are not going to sit there and talk about racism when you got your little toothless friend over there, Brett. And Brett, I know you're listening to me, you freaking scuzzy piece of dog shit. You guys have no idea what I went through as a kid. You don't. So I don't want to hear anybody over there like, oh my God, I had this really bad time January 18th because this guy was so mean to me and it's just affected me. Yes. Yeah, who's Manda, AC? Would that be your wife? Is that shed comfortable? I have a bitch shed here. I just don't live in it. So you can afford the luxuries of StreamYard. You can afford the luxuries of getting drunk every single night. You're drunk. I'm not. You have a hideous laugh. You have sweat pit marks. So how dare you sit back on your sanctimonious laugh and sit and point out what other people do? How's your wife? How's your fucking family? I don't like you, and I will never like you a day in my life. And as I said before, your mother should have swallowed, and you're a waste of flesh, and I wouldn't piss on you if I was on fire. So quit putting shit in my mouth, even though you may like the mouth. So let's go ahead and do this. So are we ready? So credit to Brooke. She has given me permission to play this all the way through, and I don't want to hear another thing. Oh, William and Dudley say horrible stuff. I don't want to hear any of it anymore. I've heard the most atrocious shit from people saying, I don't want to hear it. If you don't like anybody, block them. Block them. I'm team me. That's it. I'm team me. Right. To sit and fucking put something on me that I would never fucking do ever, because I've been dealing with this in therapy, because I have an issue with guys because of something that maybe my friends would know about. So that really, really pisses me off when I've got some pervert saying that I'm like a nice, shiny toy. And I would really hate to say who you remind me of. It's not okay. That's why I'm not this disgusting fucking person. Marley? No. Pro-diabolic. It says that it's supposed to taste like orange cream soda. It doesn't. Hi, Aries. So if you guys want to talk about the thing that happened with Clint and I on IG, and you want to keep talking about it, like half of you guys were not even around. AC, I don't know what gets you off about it, because you weren't even around. In fact, in my opinion, you're just some visitor that wants to pollute a community and make money. And then you'll go over with your bitch ass 3-foot micro peen self and fuck their life up. So before you judge people, remember that you live in a shed, that you have a mask of a deceased woman's mother, that you call people the F word. You've called me retarded multiple times. And you sound like Gomer Pyle. And you look like DJ Tanner. No, not DJ Tanner. You look like DJ from Roseanne, except a lot bigger. I don't like you. Never will I like you. Ever. So let's hear about this. So you want to get into everybody else's bullshit. Most people share STDs. Most people share secrets. I've never heard of two men sharing a woman, especially after you said, AC, that Mike and Clint rode the little thing together. Seems that's a little more fitting. Jules, maybe y'all can like fly somewhere and you guys can like enjoy butt plugs and your guys' kink and everything, and just go start your own commune or whatever. What is that? Concubine? Can't you guys like go over there and make get a bunch of tents and stuff and like, you know, dance around in circles and talk about how we're never going to leave and we're best friends. And then you guys could have the hive, and then you guys could have your butt plugs and leave us alone, because it's gross. Jules, and I'm tired of you covering me, dude. It's been 5 fucking years. 5. Paula went live again. And you guys talk about my hours. All right. So, Brooke is covering something. I'm not quite sure who everybody is in this, but I'm going to make this really, really fun. I am. Because I noticed that Brett was live today. All right. Here we go. She's got the best intro.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter.
She's got one of the best
I'm a
intros.
really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. I send the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, push until I fall. I'm slipping to get back up, always stand tall, I'm grinning. I got cuts real deep, big bruises.
Subscribe to 90 Day.
It's with my head, my heart, I'm being chewed up, spit out, torn apart. From picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back, cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes.
I can see you. Nope. We're not going to do any blocking tonight. Just if you feel like doing a timeout. But honestly, if you don't like anybody, just coexist or go ahead and block them either way. Because I want people to be able to come in. A lot of people are being repressed about stuff. So please, mods, do not, unless you have to time somebody out. But that's it. Yes, she is depressing and she is psycho-ish. Hey, Katja, how are you? Can I say what I want now? Please. Can I say what I want about No Neck Nevi? Yeah, Brooks. Hey, William, guess what? Nevi's trying out for a football team so she can pay back all of her stuff back from everybody. She's going to be a linebacker with them big old buffalo shoulders, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Hey, J.R. Boston. You like football? I know somebody who's going to be playing for the Dolphins. And you're about as big as one. You just got off work? You guys just block each other, J.R. Boston. Nevi, I will make it a point tomorrow when I decide to get up. Then I'm going to play your intake video since you guys got to play my intake video. And just stop covering me. Like, have you not had enough, Nevi? Like, 2023, you were talking to my husband in November, and like, he was cool with you. Why are you so mad? Was the house not so nice? Wasn't he talking to Lauren Marie? You didn't want to be with him? He was your friend? Oh. How is you mad? Is you mad? I find it very, very hilarious that AC has the right to talk about my husband when you're hanging out with a bunch of women that are married that are up watching right now and sitting in KK's room at 12:12. If I had my family, I wouldn't be online. Absolutely not. If I see my kids again, I'm not going to be online doing this stuff. And I can tell you this, when they were little, I sure as fuck was not online until 12 and 3 o'clock, and 1 o'clock in the morning. No. And if I can't afford to get eggs, then I would probably apply for WIC or something like that because I was on it. I wouldn't expect people that come to the community to pay for you to get eggs. I think it's very pathetic. I think it's also pathetic that you extorted $22,000, and I'm going to keep reminding people of that. So, was it so nice? So if he was talking to somebody else, Nevi, aka Lovely Target, if he was with Lauren, then why were you butthurt about him not getting a house in Florida? What did you expect that Clint was going to do? Did you think Clint was going to try out for the Dolphins with you? How would you and Clint had fit into a car? You would need both sides of the car windows to get both your shoulders. So before you sit and talk about somebody else, worry about your freaking nails. I don't know what's going on with you women over there and your freaking toes and nails lighting up like a freaking yellow highlighter. It's disgusting. Why do you care? You are so, I'm telling you guys, I heard a little thing. I heard something. I heard that KK was crying over Clint. I heard that KK was crying over Clint. But what did you think he was going to do? He was going to up and move out to Florida? Do you think he was going to take care of you and your family? Just block him, JR. I was told you were engaged. I was told that you had a dude. Why are you so pressed at 12:14 in the morning? Because I'm live. Why do you care? Because you think you own living here? Because you don't. Because it was so nice. But it's in Ohio. Remember? But you were bragging that he was talking to Lauren Marie. So what were you guys going to do? Was you guys going to do an episode of Sister Wives? Were y'all going to live over there? You know what, Nevi? Another thing that you can do. Why don't you, since you got these big, broad football shoulders, why don't you do this? Why don't you get a football field done, and then you can hit up Snoop Dogg, since y'all like to sit over there and 420 it, which is fine. And then you can do a football team and stay out of my business. I think you have a crush on him still. That's what I think, Nevi. I think you ended up getting feelings for him. That's what I think. I think that money is what motivates you to do anything. I do. You've extorted money from Jews. You have extorted money from GoFundMe's. You have taken money from Missy Toza, who I absolutely can't stand either. I believe you had your gas paid for in your car because you couldn't afford to go get some gas. You're a leech, and that's what the judge told you, that you were a leech. Well, that's your opinion. Why do you care? I thought you had a fucking dude. Why do you care? Let me see that you're streaming me, girl. If you're streaming me, I'm going to play your intake video. I'm telling you. It was good. It was good, Katja. He's doing good. He's feeling a lot better. Did you know that Nevi, Katja, did you know that she still likes Clint? Did you know that, Katja? She broke me and Clint up. Did you know her and Clint, they used to mentally? Did you know that, Katja? Did KK ever tell you? But I'm glad that you're in here. And had you had not streamed me, Kendra, can you see if, hey, Bittersweet, can you see if No Neck Nevi is streaming me? Because I could see you do some. Oh, you are playing me. Okay. All right. So you weren't trying to be with Clint. Clint was trying to be with you. Clint was also talking to Laura Marie. Clint was also talking to Courtney. So if you didn't like him, Nevi, why are you playing me all the time? I think you still have a crush on him. I do. If you have to sign up for somebody's OnlyFans because you wanted to see what Clint was looking at with Amzie, I think that's a little stalkish. Of course she is. Oh, you don't like me, Wabbitston. I know you don't. I'm glad you're here. So you didn't want anything to do with him, right? Who is this? Let's go ahead and get into this. And thank you, everybody. And thank you to Brooke, who runs 90 Day Fiance or 90 Days on Blast, for allowing me to play her video. Which intake video, okay, Kings? Because you guys have already seen mine, Missy Toza. And Paula's streaming me. It's a big old party. So here we go. It's okay, KK. If you want to stream, that's all right. I don't have a problem with it. Here we go. Fair use.
Sorry, I was trying to move upstairs as the intro was going. Hello. Easy roll call. Hey, Freeside.
She's doing a roll call, guys.
And I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but I really don't care.
She don't care. She's getting shit
I'm not
and she
even
don't
giving
care.
any opinions, really. I mean,
she ain't got no opinions. She ain't putting up with shit.
I was just flabbergasted, and I'll drop the link.
She gonna drop
for
that
anyone
link like
wanting
it's
to come
hot.
in, and I mean, listen, this girl's story's weird. I'm not saying I believe any of the stuff that I'm about to play at all. In fact, I would love to have both sides of the story. But I had posted it on my community tab last night. And
she posted it last night, guys.
Before I start. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Rainbow.
Rainbow came in.
Or Jules or anybody else. Do not pose any judgment.
I will.
In fact, I have a lot of questions. So let me go get me a bottle of water. I'll be right back.
Brooke's got tons of questions. She's dropping the link, and she may get dehydrated talking about all this. So she's going to go get a water, and our Brooke's going to come back. We are playing Brooke. Brooke is getting water right now, Kendra. You got her.
Hasty mouth. Hello, Game Country.
Game Country.
Wild. Again, there's two sides to every story. I don't believe in kink shaming. Everyone is entitled to their own sexual journeys, encounters. But I just wanted to talk about this. I mean, it's YouTube. It's what we do.
Exactly. It's YouTube and those that have been around way longer than AC. We do roll calls. We do all this stuff. Oh, and UKK. So let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Hi, KK.
Find my history. All right.
I may have to put a t-shirt on.
And laughing and showing the hypocrisy. Why are you mad at me? I didn't do that.
And I don't know if there's anything worth listening to at the beginning because I was doing
Okay, so when I went into Brooks, I only got a little bit of what was going on. I guess this has something to do with AC and Brett sharing something. So let's get the rest into it. I'm going to properly commentate because I'm not quite sure whose channel this is, but if we do find out, if you want to drop the link,
yesterday,
let's get into it.
I just started at the interview. And if the mods come in, can y'all drop this channel link, please, in my chat?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. I just don't know. I don't know. So this is
she sounds
Amanda.
perfectly
Amanda
lovely.
is responsible for dating Brett for a year. I don't know why anyone would do that, but you know what? That's neither.
Love is love. Love is love.
Here nor there. And then she ran over. Hey, Anissa, girl. Girl, have you been hearing what they're calling me?
So this video is the girl. Like, I cannot believe last night I looked at this screen and it was small on my phone. I was like, that it looked like a baby's face with writing on it. Anyway, It was not. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. But I guess this is who the whole scandal with AC and Brett. And like I said, fellas, you're welcome to come up.
She invited both of you guys up, but I think that you guys were live at the same time, discussing devil worshiping and all your nasty stuff, dropping the N bomb and the F bomb.
And you're welcome to come defend yourselves.
She said, come in, defend yourselves, which is very odd. Did AC come up on the panel? Because you love jumping up on a panel. Why didn't you get up on a panel if it was fake?
These bitches are psychos. Then
ain't
she
loyal.
went immediately and started doing the dirty talking stuff with AC. And then the rest is history. But Amanda's a little, she gets around on these streets, okay? She's got a lot.
I do find that very weird, AC, because you are up on everybody's fucking panels. Why did you not go up on Brooks, and why didn't you? Yeah.
She's got game. I don't know if it's her sexy time voice on the phone. I don't know what it is, but bitch.
Hello, Bulletproof and Sweets, and everybody coming in.
She gets a lot.
Shout out
virtual
Bulletproof.
feedback. Okay. I don't know how she does it. I don't want to know how she does it, but she does it. Okay.
She does it.
Oh, it's me. Hello, all of you. Good to see you. And Bulletproof, I have not seen you in forever.
Now,
Bulletproof, start going back in.
Amanda, I know you're watching, listening. Girl, you know I don't like you at all, but girl, you know I ain't lying on you either when I'm with you when you're
Sweets, did I say hi to you? Do y'all know how weird the phenomena is of when you say hi to people in your chat and you can't remember because you're like firing off people's names? Or maybe that's just me because I'm getting old.
right.
You're not getting old.
So this was me finally, Derek, thank you. 2 Katie's, 1 live.
So
Now
we're
that's
listening.
something to run with.
What we're listening to is the live, and I'm not sure. And like I said, the people from the guy community would have to come tell me, like AC or whatever, if this was the same
They're not
Manda
from the
that they
guy
just like
community,
busted
they're
out
from the
their.
bitch community.
Do y'all hear my stomach growling? It will not stop. Just busted out her like DUI stuff. Like again, I am Switzerland with a flag. No, no.
I'm
No,
Ohio with a flag.
What was it? Dog in the fight? I until I hear both sides of the story, I can't.
Hold please. Crazy is crazy does.
Story.
Get on out
I
of
can't
here.
make any decisions. But what we're listening to is the woman that AC cheated
Get a good
with,
night's
and
sleep.
I had no idea until listening to this that
Wow, AC.
Brett, who I think a lot of our spring break, he's playing this game. They go into guides and summer mods or whatever, but evidently this lady was like courting them all at different times. And so we're listening to an interview done by Don't Blame Katie. And if somebody could go and tag her, maybe I can
Yeah,
do it
we could. Hey, Luna. Hey, J Red.
myself. Maybe I can do it myself. We're going to tag her.
Tag her if
channel
you guys
link in the
want.
bottom. So please go sub up to her. I don't know if I'll be covering the whole thing. So if we don't finish it, then you can
Gonna
go
speed it
over
up a
there and
little
finish
bit.
it yourself. But let me tell you, when I say, I'm not going to lie. And again, I'm not kink shaming or judging or nothing or
We ain't
anybody.
judging.
And again, this is hugely why I want the other side of the story, because this sounds wild. That's why I put it on my community tab for y'all to watch, because I was
Luna.
like, what?
She
Do
said,
what?
what?
No way. Oh, let me go in my chat, man. Small.
Let's fast forward a little bit. Oh, that was Wild German Lady.
I
Went in there.
can't. Can you, like, you know what? If you guys put the truth, if it's
Hey, can y'all see okay, or does it look really small? Because on my end, it looks really small, and I cannot see. A year. I didn't hear that part either. And like I said, Brett
Somebody
was a
put up
settlement,
with you for a year.
and AC is AC. I don't know who this sergeant, or is it a sergeant that she's talking about at first? And she's proud of her sexuality, and you
20
go, girl. No need to be ashamed. I just this was
No need to be
jaw
ashamed.
dropping.
2026.
Put
We're
it
all
out,
doing anything.
because these bitches are lying on me, and they are making me out to be like some weirdo lying monster demon, like just I can't. I have never dealt with this before in my life. So if there is truth to shit, put it out, because everyone thinks that, I don't know, it's just people want to believe the truth. The worse the lie, the more fun it is to run with it as being factual. And that's what happens here. But again, this community, I don't know what happened, but there are no.
Okay, so AC and Brett basically were dating the same girl. Okay. And AC's married, right? Okay.
Lengths that people will go to, like, try to slander and ruin somebody's life. Okay.
Can't imagine AC or Brett would do that.
And all of you people that were in Mama T's chat.
All right, I've got it up.
Have known me for a long time and know that I don't do that weirdo shit. And
But
that's
you
just
do.
not me. It's even people that don't like me know that's not me. Like, German Lady does not like me, and this is not a hate bond
I like
situation at all.
German
We don't
Lady.
like each other.
I like
That
German
is-
Lady a
So
lot.
this is a lie from a girl named Don't Blame Katie. I think it's like a somewhat of a fusion between, I don't even know, because I know German Lady I thought was in drama or crime, had a lot of like sexcapades, for lack of a better term, with a lot of the men's community. And I watched it last night and I was like, no. Oh, Blame Katie is her main channel. Okay. Well, she's super cute.
Hold, please. You guys are still talking. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Why? I'm posting Clint's 2004 text. You know what, Napa? You know why that makes you look pathetic? Because you are a fucking woman who was in his inboxes. So you go ahead and post that, Napa. You go ahead and do that. Why don't you grow up? Why are you so concerned about Clint? And half of these people in here, you didn't even like them. But you go ahead and you keep enjoying AC and his stuff. You're nasty,
Oh,
Napa.
Blame Katie is her main channel. Okay. Well, she's super cute. I really like her.
100% actual and factual. Where we don't.
Oh, and just so you know, Napa, Clint couldn't stand you.
Each other on here.
You were in
But
his
the truth
inbox
is the truth.
too. Boo
And
boo.
she'll tell you that I am not a fucking sexual deviant child doxer of all. Like, I don't putting Facebook pictures of porn pictures on.
And Napa, if you were any type of friend, if you knew that he was waiting for Lauren, why the fuck didn't you tell me? Since you look out for me and so much like that. Napa, over there hanging out with the racists and the people that say the R word. Napa, if you were such a good friend, why didn't you tell me about it? I thought I was like a sister to you. Your words, not mine. So you kept Clint's text and didn't even say anything to me. On top of that, breaking girl code for returning his text. So you knew about it. So all this time you knew Clint and you knew about the ring. What a shitty person you are.
Like, I don't put
Great
Facebook
friend.
pictures of porn pictures on people's families' pages and shit
No,
like
Marley.
that. Like, it's just
Marley.
absurdity.
No.
She knows I would never do that, and I don't do that.
You should be
A lot of the
ashamed
newer
of
people
yourself,
here,
ma'am.
they're not considering the source.
Disgusting.
That, or they just don't like me already. That, or they just don't care and want to run with lies. So it's up to Carrie, to all of y'all to decide what you find is real or not. But I'm pretty grounded in reality. And I would never go to this length to ever try to destroy a person.
And why wait until tomorrow, Napa? So I guess you liked Clint too because you talked to him. So why don't you put the text out, Napa? Since you're such a Billy badass, put the text out. Since you already knew about Lauren Marie and you kept that from me, knowing I had mental health issues, so you fucking lied to me. You could have told me about it. So y'all freaking knew. And you were one of the women that was texting him. So does Clint have beer flavored nipples? So my husband's an asshole, but you guys are hoes. All of you guys are hoes. And you hoes aren't loyal. And you know what, Napa? Put them up. Put them up, Billy Badass. Put every one of them up. And I want to see that it was Lauren Marie. Put them up. I want you to prove what everybody's been telling me for years. Put them up right now. Don't wait until tomorrow. Put them up. Put them up. Or you are, what George says, a liar. You're a real great friend.
And I would never go to this length to ever try to destroy a person. It's one thing
You
to pull
guys
out
were
receipts
right,
and try to
Brenda.
do these little gotchas and stuff, but to go to this length, why wasn't this a problem a year ago?
Again, I mean, I expect to get completely attacked for this, but what I'm trying to do is open up a panel to discuss this and whether this is true or not. I mean, every story should be allowed the both sides of it. And so that's the only reason I'm playing this live. So please don't come at me. Opening up the panel, and I sent the link in the chat.
Callie, why wasn't this a problem? You all love this live I'm about to play.
And let me tell you something else, Napa, because I'm really, 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 really hurt by you. So you knew the whole time about Lauren Marie. I spoke to you multiple times, and you even said, "Oh, I'm like his sister." You helped me find out the place I was going to bury my mom. So you knew the whole fucking time. Is that a friend, Brenda? Is that a friend, Brenna? No. So that makes me question a lot when 2023 happened about your part in a lot of this. And I think that also you got a little bit of a narcissistic temper because you never, ever, ever apologize. Put them up or they didn't happen. If you don't put them up, I'm going to assume that you doctored them a little bit. Put them up. Don't talk about it. Do it. Because if you knew, you are quite possibly the worst person ever. Which would mean you already knew. Right, Brenda? So if Clint was already telling you and you talked to Maria, then you already knew. Do you want to come in here and talk to me, or do you want to put the text up? Bet you won't. Man, you are disgusting, Napa.
I wish the chat was still around because you have Kaylee in the chat just screaming, laughing, loving
And
it.
you know what? Now that I think about it, that's why Clint was so nervous. So all that time you could have told me about it. That's why Clint was so nervous and never wanted to talk to you. Put the text out. Put them out. So you knew the whole time. So you wanted me to crash and burn. Because that's, I guess, what gets you off. So you knew the whole time. And that's why all the time when I would talk to you, that you were always sticking up for the other person. You had me believing that Clint cared about KK. You act like you didn't know a damn thing about Lauren, but you did put it like really much into my head. You said that he, so you were all up in this shit. You knew about it. I just have the worst feeling. Always sticking up for Jules. Trying to get George not to get an order. You were never a friend of me. So you knew the whole time. You knew the whole time. And you know how bad of a dark. I don't like you anymore, Napa. And I've lost a lot of friends and stuck up for you. And you know. I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack because of this broad.
You have her. You
I
have
have
Kaylee
the
in the
worst
chat
feeling.
just screaming, laughing, loving this. They all were. What? They all were. They loved it. So
Because I know people go live and talk about me and say the most slanderous bullshit ever. And like, I wish that a lot of those lives, a link would have been dropped for me so that I could defend myself. So that's all I was hoping to do here. So boys, don't get mad at me. I was just playing something that was found on the internet, and
my channel is new. You have like 5,000 more names I'm going to have to ban. I don't even really have a problem with Freeside. I just really like blocking him because he has so many channels. It's obnoxious. Freeside harasses women behind the scenes. Ew. So yeah, they'll just lie to lie to lie.
Well, she's not lying about that because you harass me all the time behind the scenes. You actually do it like right in front of me.
But don't worry, people. I won't lie on you just to lie on you. That's not in my nature. I was raised better than that. Because every time you all lie on me, every time you all try to hurt someone else, that person you're trying to hurt gets blessed. You know?
amen.
Like, my hair isn't orange. Do I get it colored? Yes, but I do it professionally, ma'am, and I'm not trying to be somebody else. You know what I mean?
I like her.
That's pretty sad.
Hello, caregiver. Welcome. Thank you.
It's just
That is sad. Imagine, have any of you ever had to dye your hair because a guy that you really, really liked said he likes blondes better, and you have dark hair, so you go and you dye your hair. You try to dye your hair blonde, and oh shit, the toner. Where Bestio's here? Maybe Proby's watching. Rolled into her coming up on the panel. I hate chicken nuggets. Do you? All the stuff that he said to her and like treated her like shit. It was sad.
Hold on. I'm going to have to finish this up tomorrow. I am truly, I don't know how I feel right now. It's such a weird thing. And you call me homophobic. Right. It's not even a crying feeling. It's like, what is wrong with you? Joanne, guess what? The Napster who was texting with my husband, which I thought, she already knew about Lauren, Joanna. She knew about Clint talking to Lauren and never said anything to me about it. That's who you are. You're in AC's chat. He says the most god awful stuff, calls people the R word, but you're going to hold that shit against me when I mess up. She knew the whole time, Joanne. Over a year, you knew. And what makes you any better texting him behind the scenes? I really like, I'm getting short of breath. I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack. So hold on. Hey, KK. If you're still alive, can you see if she's still alive? Why don't you drop the link and have Napa take a link? And then me and her could talk about it. Napa, who I thought was a sister to me. Napa, who helped me out in figuring out where to get my mother buried. She knew about, so her, Maria, all of you. And that's why you talked to me on the phone, to get my fucking business or for me to tell you something. And that's why Clint didn't like talking to you. So you knew. It's not even about crying. I just feel, and that kind of doesn't fit in with stuff, Napa, because honestly, you were probably trying to mess with my head. Because you were the one that made me believe that Napa and Clint had been together. That's what you said. You said, yeah. You didn't mention anything about Lauren Marie, Napa. No, you did not. So you had me believing that it was Clint and KK. So I would assume that if you're fucking with my head back then, that maybe you were doing it in 2023, which is why I was saying some really stupid shit. Why don't you call my phone? You said that you blocked me because I was homophobic, right? Why don't you call my phone? I'll put it on speaker and then everybody else can hear what a crazy. Post it. Post the text. Yeah. I really cared about Napa. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was her voice. Great fucking mom. She, Napa Valley twat, as JY said. Hold on. I need to ask Clint something. And no, I'm not going to yell at him, so don't even start that shit. Well, I asked my husband, Napa. So you either knew it was Lauren Marie or you're not telling the truth, or Clint smoked a little too much weed, which in talking to you, someone may have to. So post the text. Because he said that he didn't think he told you anything or even her name. You know, it would be the weirdest thing ever. I could never be in a group room. Like I'm in a group room with Brenda and Aries. I talk to Joanne. Never, ever, ever do I sit in a group room and everybody is texting people, texting my husband to try to fuck up everything. You women are grown. What does that self serve you? But then Napa, you're a big thing like, oh, well, you can't get stuff due to hurt feelings. Like, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? And even if it wasn't Laura Marie, why didn't you tell me that possibly he was talking to another girl? Why? I know you don't like him. Why? You didn't like him. Why'd you talk to him? Why? So pretty much anything I've ever told her in confidence, you told everybody. Makes you wonder how many people knew about it. Oh, William clipped something. I didn't block you. Hey. Hey, if you've ever dreamt about Napa, I'm not mad.
I just had one dream.
Huh?
I just had one dream.
Clint, was she texting out of the blue with you? I mean, I'm not mad, but was she texting you?
I never hit her up first, ever.
Oh, so you hit him up first. How often?
I wasn't that many times, Jim. I don't think.
What was she talking to you about? Do you know? Well, I know the racket thing, but
It was, I mean, just had you to talk about.
so you talked about me with my husband. Great.
I mean, I did too, you know. I mean,
Well, Clint, you always do that. Is that why did you always feel so weird? Did she just make you feel?
I don't know. I just thought she cared.
No, she don't care.
I know that now.
No, she's not. Yep. Kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. I feel like I'm freaking. I'm really freaking disappointed. I'm not going to lie. Everybody had Clint's number. Even when me and Clint split up, everybody was like, I guess, in this little room calling pizzas and like sitting there laughing as I'm like losing, being insane. So everybody's graping me. And there's Camden in there. As Jen Bailey's organs fail one by. Now, do you hear the shit you say, Camden? And you wonder why? Listen to this bitch. As Jen Bailey's organs fail one by one, as she can barely walk from the stove to the sink. So you want my organs to fail one by one, Camden? Why? Yasmin says that I sound challenged. Isn't that weird, Napa? She said that I sound challenged. Jen is the only one who believes Clint's a prize. Why do you hit him up? So you guys were just doing it to get us to a point where we're going to have problems. Thanks, Napa. We don't talk about that. My friends and I, we don't sit in a chat and plot. We don't call each other's men. We don't do anything like that. What is wrong with you women, other than what is wrong with you women? So basically, you guys just like to mess with everybody. It gets you guys off to get people in fights and then do real life shit. Thanks, Napa. Wow. Now, Paula's live, right? Now let's see how many people are in Paula's that were part of this. 16. Okay, Rochelle, she's fine. Berlinetta, she's fine. Joe Barron, Clint is a ne'er-do-well. You guys, it's the same thing. Paula, you guys don't even try to hide the shit you say. Yeah. Like Berlinetta, like what is wrong with you guys? Why do you come in and act like we're cool? You guys are talking about my husband. Rochelle, you're over there. Oh, I'm going to make sure that Camden's stuff gets... Camden, I've told you for years to knock that shit off. I told you. Karma is a bitch, Camden. Joe Barron, I like him. And no, I wasn't triggered. I'm very upset, but... do you want me to call you? I can end the live. Rochelle, you're in there just like... Oh, William went in there. He said, Jen, you blocked me again. You guys come in like you're fucking cool with me. Angela's got a point. Why is her man always talking to random women on here? She's got a point. Why didn't Clint tell Jen? I don't know. Oh, now I don't like you, Angela. Berlina says he's up in the DMs. I like Carol. Angela, I didn't say that you were in my man's inbox. I never said that. Berlinetta says, are you okay with your husband talking to other women, Jen? Well, it's not been better. It's gotten better. Joe says, I can do better. So I'll tell you in here who I like, okay? Okay, I'm going to tell you who I like in here since okay. The judge of YouTube, that person I like. Angela, I like. Berlinetta, I'm a little mad at. I am liking Angie. Joe, I like Joe. William Brooklyn, I'm fine. William comes in like the rapture. Rochelle, I'm very hurt by you. Dragon Classy, I don't think we like each other. KK is sniping her. She's sniping KK. Rochelle, that's a lie. I wasn't sniping KK. I didn't even play KK, so that's a lie. Why didn't Clint tell Jen? Fair, Angela. Wait a minute. Okay, the judge is talking about how to season something. Okay, Lowry's garlic and herb marinade, and add a shot of bourbon and a shot of Captain Morgan. Marinate one night. That sounds delicious. The judge of YouTube. Dragon Classy, you don't have me triggered. I said that you chained your husband up down in the basement because he don't want to deal with you. Rochelle, I'm very, very disappointed in you. Very. I'm very mad at you, Rochelle. I don't like when you talk. I don't think Angela's in there. Angela said, oh, snap. I do like Angela. Jen, okay, Joe, I like him. The judge says, well, if she doesn't see it, it's on her, Rochelle. He's probably gotten a little better at hiding it. Oh, thanks. That's why I keep my ass single. Why? I don't know why Angela thinks I don't like her. I like Angela. And Classy Diamond, the person who chains her husband down in the basement, you have no right to tell me anything I need to do. Don't tell me to grow up. I can't like you the most tonight. I like Angela and I like Berlinetta and I like that Joe guy. Well, get to know me. I like you, Angela. Oh. Rochelle goes right back in there. Watch us. Rochelle goes right back in there. This is what Rochelle says. She goes, I told her to grow up in her chat. Carol says, like and subscribe. Rochelle says, I'm back. Rochelle is back. She went from here and she went right back over to Paula's. I'm back. Do your worst. Rochelle. Only those who have seen my lives understand who I am. Dragon Lady says, this is what Dragon Class, she goes, I don't have a hubby, Jen. F off. I don't have a hubby. F off. And Rochelle goes, I'm getting the worst of this bullshit, for fuck's sakes. Yes and yes. Okay. Jen likes me more than Angela, and Jen likes soda too. It's diabetic soda. I know. Rochelle goes, oh, here's what Rochelle says. She sounds mad. Watch. Oh, go fuck off, Jen. I was behind you. Get over yourself. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Rochelle has been the kindness. Rochelle goes, I don't like you. Yes and yes. Rochelle is something. She looks like Eddie Munster. Your guys' chat is not popping. None of you guys say anything. They don't say anything that's funny. It's not funny at all. I do like Carol. All right, guys. We had a pretty decent live. We'll finish up with Brooke tomorrow. Angela. See, Angela, I got you on my mind now. Exactly. Love you so much. What are you talking about? You guys can't cover me. I cover Canadian law. And welcome to Rochelle's Canadians channel, where everybody can come in and start getting really crazy like I do and say, motherfucker! But love you so much. Thank you guys so much for coming in, and we will reconvene tomorrow. I have some stuff to think about and some vomiting that I may have to do, thinking about what you did, Napa. Have a good night, guys. Brenda, give me a call. Bye. Wait, Kimmy came in. Oh, Kimmy, we're going to have to go for another 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Kimmy goes, Rochelle, it sounds like you need to grow up. Rochelle, I have to say, I can't disagree with Kimmy. Kimmy's one of the more. Kimmy says, Rochelle, you need to grow up. Let's see what Rochelle has to say. Oh, God. Ooh. Oh, wait, Camden said something else. Okay. So AC is up there, and we're back to, right now we're back to Nebby. Camden says, Furlap, yeah, because now I'm curious simply because Brooke brought it up. And Napa said I'm manipulative. No, I'm not, Napa. You're manipulative. And Camden said, her dead platform that's hanging on by a thread when a mother gets... What did you say, Camden? What did you say, Camden? Her dead platform that's hanging on the thread of when a mother gets arrested for the baby's murder. What is wrong with you people? Camden, you are double devising like somebody's business. What is wrong with you, Camden? Do you have your husband chained up? Camden. Now let's get back to Rochelle. This is actually kind of funny. Okay. Let's get back to Rochelle. See what she's got to say. Do you think Rochelle's mad? I'll stay on her for like 5 more seconds. Okay. All right. Meg says, this chick is making herself look ridiculous. We got to go from the top. Okay. Berlin said, we just listening. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, here's what Rochelle says. She goes, because this is more fun is when they wine zone. So if you ever go to if they wine zone, just please understand that Rochelle from Canada. Go ahead and subscribe. She's got a poppin' channel. Love you so much. Angela goes, oh no. Are we supposed to be funny? Fuck, I didn't get that memo. Jen, how come you never wear mini skirts and high heels or yoga pants with high heels? Joe is MVP tonight. Rochelle goes, I didn't say yes and yes. What are you talking about? Rochelle goes, oh my God, she lies. I think Carol says, okay. Oh my God. You know what Rochelle said? Oh, Rochelle is mad. Kimmy, Rochelle said the truce is over. What does that mean, Rochelle? What will happen when the truce is over? Are you going to get out of your Dracula coffin and you're going to fly on over here and bite me in the neck? Don't talk shit. You could have came over and said anything. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Now, for real, I'm getting off of here. I had a song. Definitely got a song. And we'll finish up. But Rochelle said the truce is over. So I have a song for you guys. Thank you guys for coming in, by the way. All right. Is that the song? Okay.